Hi, this is Sue for Parkies and Me, My Journey with Parkinson's. The title of this podcast is Pride Goeth Before a Fall, and I'll tell you the reason for that in a moment, but I'm not a particularly religious kind of person. I was brought up a Catholic, but I'm very much lapsed, so yeah. But that saying leapt into my head today when I was getting dressed, and it's very apt for at the moment, because I'm going into hospital on Monday, that it would be easy to say that when I come home I don't need any help, that my husband can do everything, or that I can shower myself independently. I'm going to have to give myself a bit of a talking to, I think, because I find it hard to have that sort of personal showering. I had it when I had an arm operation, and it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it's still not the same as having a nice shower by yourself. And yeah, if I need it, I need to let go of my pride and just say, hey, I need some help. That's what I'm going to try to do anyway. And also, pride can hamper you in other ways. I posted a podcast, I think, or at least did a blog, about going to town with my husband to Rangiora, and I saw a person from my work, which is quite a big hospital in the area, so it's not surprising. And I saw them, and I thought, oh God, I've got I've got the walker, and they'll ask me why I've got the walker. Is my Parkinson's bad? Is my Parkinson's bad? And they'll be thinking, gosh, she deteriorated quickly, and all this sort of stuff. So I didn't want to get into a conversation, but I also didn't want people looking at me with pity. I don't need people's pity. I might need some help, but I do not need people's pity. And that would be the worst thing for somebody like me, who has always been hugely independent, to feel the eyes of pity upon her. So with this operation on Monday, the main public hospital is where the operation is, but they don't keep people very long there, and I've been told that I could need 5 days in hospital. Now, the main hospital you'd be lucky to get to. So what do they do with people? They ship them off to Burwood. So this could be interesting. If I get shipped off to Burwood, I could quite easily end up on the ward that I used to work on, which would be weird. You know, people that I know see me in the shower, all those sorts of things. Yeah, I'm not so sure about how I feel about that. Probably not the best. But yes, I may have to suck it up, put on my big girl pants, and we know I have big girl pants now, and just suck it up, get on with it, let them help me, because I do not want my pride making me have a fall. That is the last thing that I would ever want to do. I mean, I'm at home at the moment. I'm inside. I'm sitting here at my desk recording this, and it's a nice day outside. And normally I would walk around in the garden, but my husband and I are becoming really risk averse with the weight that we've had, with the months of pain that we've had. He deserves for me to get fixed. He has done everything, absolutely everything, since at least August, and enough is enough. So we are both trying to be really careful that I don't catch any bugs, that I don't have a fall, and if I went out, for example, to my greenhouse, for example, and had a fall in there when I said I'm not going to go in the garden, that could have a hugely unfair outcome for him in particular. But for me, I did promise not to do it, so I kind of almost maybe might deserve a fall, but that's a bit harsh. So yeah, I've been doing lots of things to prepare for this hospital visit, and it's quite funny. I was having my hair done the other day, because you need to have your hair done to go to hospital. Of course you do. And I was chatting to my hairdresser, and she's a new hairdresser, but we were chatting away and getting to know each other and talking about Netflix and all that sort of stuff. And then I sort of said, I'm glad you could fit me in. I'm going into hospital on Monday and I wanted to get my hair done before I go. And she said, yeah, lots of people do that. She said, I would do that. You just want to not have any hassles if you're at home for a while and can't get out, can't get your hair cut. I get it. You want to sort of start off at your best. And I said, yeah, you certainly do. And I said, and you shave your legs and your armpits, don't you? She said, oh, of course you do. You have to do that. And I said, not that anybody in the hospital gives a rat's patootie whether you've got prickly legs or full-blown werewolf legs. They won't care. But I don't want anybody to see me with prickly legs. My husband has to suffer that way, but other people don't. So yes, so she's right. You have to shave your legs and your pits. And then she turns to me and she goes, new pyjamas? And I said, new pyjamas. Of course, new pyjamas. You always have to buy new pyjamas when you're going into hospital. So I bought 2 pair of new pyjamas. So these are all things to prep me, to get me in a mindset that I'm going off to hospital. I have a book, a proper book they can read. I might take my laptop, I'm not sure. But I'm going to try and not let pride seep in and cause me harm. So, I mean, the thing that I'm thinking is again, if I go to the cafe for a coffee, if I'm allowed to, if I'm fit enough, will I bump into people or will they be sitting at another table and think, gosh, she got really worse with her Parkinson's really quickly, but not come over and ask me? I'd almost prefer somebody to assume it and come and ask me and I can clarify it than somebody who knows or they think they know that I have issues with my Parkinson's. And that's what the cause of the walker is. But they don't come and see me. They scurry off after their coffee, go to the ward and say, hey, I saw Sue in the cafe. And gee, her Parkinson's must have got worse. She's using a walker. Oh, God, that will be horrible. Suck it up. Put on those very big girl panties that I have grown to know and love. And I'll just have to suck it up. That's all there is to it. And it is a good hospital, and it has free parking, and it's easier for my husband to get there. So anyway, this is me rambling on a little bit, and I hope pride is not going to cause me to have a fall. I will sit on my bed, dutifully waiting if I must push a button to go to the bathroom. I am not going to be stubborn and silly and go, they've told me to use the bell, but I can get to the loo. No. Not going to happen. If they give me the go-ahead, I will do it, but carefully. But if they say that they need to escort me to the bathroom, then that's what we'll do. This is Sue for Parkies and me, my journey with Parkinson's, trying to be sensible, thinking ahead to my operation. Kia kaha, be strong, be brave, be you.